Nature has a way of playing a fast one on humans. Some mysteries here and there stare us in the face, yet we find it hard to explain. Now, one of such is the Ikogosi warm spring, which till this very day remains baffling. We visited the community in an attempt to know the people. The Ikogosi warm spring can be found in the town of Ikogosi in Ekiti State, southwest Nigeria. It is one of the many tourist attractions in the country capable of generating revenue. One of the unique features of this spring is that it flows side by side a cold spring. The warm and cold springs originate from different sources, then come to a meeting point, after which they flow further down, with each spring maintaining its temperature and other identifiable elements. You find both of them meeting. This is the meeting point for both the cold and the warm spring. And there is a clear demarcation between the cold and the warm spring. This part is the cold spring, and here temperature should be less than 20 degrees centigrade, while just here it's about 37 degrees centigrade. The Ikogosi of Ikogosi, who is the king of the town, gives further insights into the stream.
We only know that it was a farmer who discovered the river. But how long ago exactly, we do not know. Some will say about 500 years ago, or more than that. So it's a matter of conjecture on that line. But all we know about the river is that it is warm throughout the year, and warmer still during the Harmattan. I can remember vividly well that when we had farms along that place, it was usual for us to go and bathe. We did not know the importance of the river until when Reverend Maggie came to visit the river. It was he who publicized the whole thing. Publicity along that line was within the Baptist circle, because at that time meetings were held there by age groups, particularly the GA, the Rawo group, Lydia, and some others. It was when the late Tai Sholani came with his students to the river that the river itself became popular, not in Nigeria alone, but I think outside Nigeria.
There are some legends and myths surrounding the springs, one of which is that of a hunter who had two wives that never saw each other eye to eye, one being temperamental and the other quiet.
So this woman, the first one is called Awo by name, while the second one is Awele by name. This Awo was a very troublesome lady and easy to annoy, while the Awele was so calm, gentle. And these people, they used to fight from time to time because of their husband. So their husband was always around to settle the dispute whenever they have quarrel. But on this very fateful day, the husband was not around. He went to the farm to tap wine. Before he came back, these people had the same quarrel again, while both of them showed their full strength, and in which Awo was to be a very troublesome person, believed to fall down here and turn to the warm water, while the Awele, the very gentle soul, went to the inside the forest, to the other side there, and fell down there and turned to the cold water. And while their husband came back, because he really loved them, he already saw both of them have already turned to the spring, and he also turned to the rock to protect them up to date. So that meeting point used to be their reconciliation point. After they have been fighting from so many years, it now comes to reconciliate there. That is the traditional history behind this place.
Successive governments have tried to upgrade the site in order to attract tourists, with various facilities put in place, which when fully utilized would be of huge benefit to the Ikogosi community, which already is enjoying a level of popularity.
Ikogosi could not have been known very much except for the nation, because in the whole of Ekiti State, when we talk of the development of Baptist mission in Ekiti State. After taking First Baptist Church Gede, it is Ikogosi that is next. So these are the two things that make us popular here. But the river is the better of the two. We have been struggling to do something. Right now, those that are making use of that place don't know the importance of the river. They just allow anybody to go to the source. Well, I did not personally interview the river itself. Some people say it's a male person. Well, I don't know whether man or woman, because we did not meet. But those who met him told me that it's a man. And there are things you can do there that will make him angry. The river itself is mysterious. It cures worm. And I don't think any common disease has ever affected us here. Because it's medicine itself. People come round. I have seen some people coming to say, coming with hens and fowls to go to the river to thank it for giving them children. Well, I don't know. I told them to go. Oh yes, go. That's all I know about. That's all I know about it.
Ikogosi today have been put on the world map by the existence of the spring, but only little is known of the people here.
Principally, Ikogosi was founded under the able leadership of Oba Olosu. We migrated right away from Ife. Ikogosi happened to be one of the historical towns. We left Ife about 16th century ago. And the first Oba, that is the king of Ikogosi here, is Olosu. Olosu, due to some chieftaincy dispute at there, he decided to find his own kingdom, because we have 3 principal quarters here at Ikogosi here, headed by 1 principal chief also. Under these chiefs, there are other 3 chiefs under there. So I just named the 9 principal chiefs at Ikogosi here. 1, the Obanla. The Obanla, the Oloji, Baleshi, Odofin, Elerigbe, Ejisun, Asaremo, Asaoye, and Onishon. These 9 chiefs settled, leave their settlement to come to Ikogosi here to settle. So since then, we have now gathered together to become Ikogosi.
There are 6 public primary schools and a secondary school here, with the first established in the early 20th century. The coming of Baptist missionaries opened up the community to Christianity, which has taken a firm root here, with the first church built in 1905. There is also a mosque in the town. Cocoa farming is done alongside other crops such as plantain and yam. The people here believe they deserve more attention and look forward to it being accorded them.
We need the pipe-borne water in this town. Even though we have a water that we are using. And this very warm spring water is a healer. If anybody have any ailment, you take it there, you wash or you drink, it will surely heal. But we don't want to misuse this water anyhow. We want the government to give us a pipe-borne water. Or even if they can tap it from that hops for us here, we'll be very appreciative.
The quiet town of Ikogosi beckons, and a proper harnessing of its resources can give the people a lot more reasons to be happy. And that's it on Community Report today. Our communities are obviously very blessed, and it's high time we began looking inwards in order to maximize the abundance of nature's gift to us. Done with Ekiti State for now, yet get ready to explore other areas. Reach us on Twitter at Channels TV or at Chris Elems. Until then, I am Chris Elems. Bye for now.